morning. Welcome to this documentary in which we are going to discuss about the illness of bipolarity. I'm here in the backyard of a mental hospital of patients of bipolarity, and I'm going to say that it's a very delicate illness. It's an illness that provokes emotional ups and downs and instability. This also can have depressive episodes or maniac episodes. Depressive, we understand them by the episodes of sadness and depression, and maniac by a lot of happiness. We understand bipolar people as the people that can change their personality or their emotions very suddenly from one moment to another, which can lead to very important consequences such as social ones, suicides, and low scores in the school.
Hi, here, my name is Molina. I'm trying to seek credit in the hospital that Stefan already talked about, and I'm here to talk about causes of the bipolar disorder. These causes are unknown yet, but several factors have been proved and still in account. The first one we're going to talk is about biological differences. People with this disorder appear to have physical changes in their brains. Significance of these changes is still uncertain, but many eventually help point for its causes. These people don't know exactly what they watching in their head or in their brains, so these minor points causes are still unknown. In the second point, I'm talking about genetics. Bipolar disorder is more common in people who have a first degree relative, such as a parent or a fellow or a sibling, or researchers are already trying to find a solution for that may be involved in biological differences and in bipolar disorder. Continuing with the explanation of causes, we got risk factors. Chances of suffering bipolarity can be increased if you suffer periods of high stress, if you have abuse of drugs and alcohol, and etc. Left untreated, bipolarity can develop anxiety disorders that can result in having financial and legal problems, suicide thoughts, and attention skills. Also, we can see that eating and health disorders such as heart disease, thyroid problems, and headaches or obesity.
Hello again. I'm going to tell you about now a very important thing about this bipolarity disorder, that is, how does it affect the brain. Okay, bipolarity disorder causes less gray matter in the brain, and this alternates the proper responses to neurologic stimuli. Why? Because we know that gray matter controls neurologic stimuli. This disorder also affects areas that control motivation and inhibition in the frontal and temporal lobes, which is one of the most important facts to know to understand the symptoms of this illness. Well, I'm going to specify more about the two main episodes of the bipolarity disorder that I have mentioned recently, that are mania and a major depressive episode. Mania consists in symptoms of abnormally upbeat, increased activity, energy or agitation, exaggerated sense of well-being and self-confidence, which is called euphoria, and decreased need for sleep, unusual talkativeness, racing thoughts, distractibility. Well, and the major depressive episode consists in having a depressed mood, such as feeling sad, empty, hopeless, or tearful, which can lead to suicide, which is very dangerous, marked loss of interest or feeling, significant weight loss, people that suffer anorexia, insomnia, or sleeping a lot, slowed behavior, between other things.
Well, when to see a doctor if you have this kind of symptoms. You should go see a doctor or a psychiatrist if you're feeling this unusual behavior for weeks or months, because this problem or issue is not easy to diagnose. You probably have been always a bipolar person and had not all realized, because of unfortunately bipolar people don't receive the proper attention and are often called crazy people, and often don't think they're bipolar, and they also contradict themselves. Now, passing to treatments, we got three specific treatments that we choose for this explanation. The first one, we got drugs. There's a big diversity of useful drugs that can give good results, but there's also those bad ones that could make bipolar disorder get worse. You always should inform your doctor of any kind of problem or difficulty, and it also can be dangerous suspending drug consumption due to that this could affect the bipolar disorder. These drugs can be antidepressive, calming, and sleeping, and behavioral ones that you can only get if you get a prescription from a medical doctor. The second one, we got therapy. There's different types of psychotherapies or therapies of dialogue that can help people with bipolarity. Therapy could help changing their behavior and management of life, behavior with other people, family, fellows, and siblings, and all that kind of people. And third one and final, other treatments. Some people don't get better with these drugs or therapies or psychotherapies. These people could try the electrical compulsive therapy that provides electrical impulses that can help fixing problems.
Well, now to end with this documentary, I'm telling you that bipolarity has had very known cases about the conversion of people's personalities, the damaging of families because of the symptoms, and I have to tell you that it's a very terrible illness. So you should, as a conclusion, we should work, and we are working, but we should keep working to find some kind of more efficient treatment for these kind of illnesses that degenerate the most important part of the human body that I consider personally the brain. Well, to end, you'll see an interview of a patient that had two different personalities and actually interviewed himself, changing his personality in an involuntary way. He thought that he was his doctor, and he thought that he was himself. So hope you, the ones that see this documentary, think about the importance of this kind of way. Well, I hope this documentary to have enriched your knowledge about the bipolarity illness and its importance, and I hope also that you see the Annex 1, that is the interview that comes with this DVD. Remember that I'm a psychiatrist doctor specialized in this kind of things. If you maybe need some help, please contact this number, and I hope you see the Annex 1, that is the important interview, in the following link. Goodbye.